Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Pub here from Pub Slices. We're back at it with another video. I hope y'all doing great. I am doing just about fine. Today, folks, we're here on Pet Simulator 99, and we're enjoying another beautiful day here on the Pet Simulator game, and we're having a great amount of fun and time here on the RNG update part 2. It has been pretty fantabulous, this lovely RNG update for 2. I have been having fun with it. The Huges are a-rolling. The pets are coming through. I do wish I had access to a hoverboard in here. I could probably get it if I press the button quick enough. Something I might want to test out, but I haven't really. But it would be nice to have a board of hovering so I could bounce around this lovely map, but I'd probably fall into the void and into my doom, which you don't want to have that happen. I hope y'all have been enjoying this update, and it's Huges that have been coming through. Absolutely fantabulous amount of Huges. I've been seeing it pop up all over the chat. As you can see, it's going crazy. People are hatching them. You should be hatching them too. You should be AFKing and spending time on here getting those Huges locked into your, of course, pet empire, growing your pet army, getting bigger and bigger every single day, because this is going to be the best way to do it right now. This event is crazy, handing them out to so many people, and it's handing out good variants too. You know, we're seeing shinies, we're seeing rainbows, we're seeing shiny rainbows, which is even great. And but I will say the Titanic, just like the part 1, very low exist count. I believe the part 1, that Titanic was 34. I'll have to go double check again, but last time I checked it was like 34 of those existed. This one I think I saw, that was, I should be clear, the rainbow shiny variant. It was like 34. It's got a lot of exists for a Titanic in general, as it should. It should be a higher exist Titanic, as it's hatchable. That means there's, you know, more people have the ability to be able to get it. So it's pretty solid, which is nice to say the least. And then, as well as some of these Huges that have come out, are very cool. Now, I will say the Huges themselves, the prices have somewhat balanced out, kind of where they should be, I would like to think. Definitely, Huges are still very low in pricing in general. If we look at, you know, our comment, this is 151. You know, this is 68. So some of these Huges have dropped in price over time. You know, Prison Cat here, this is still a gettable Huge, so that makes sense. This, I remember buying this for, I think it was 115. It's good to see everything dropping. Allows more people to be able to get these Huges and join the pet empire for everyone, so that you can keep getting different things. But it's throwing everybody's values up. I've been seeing different people's comments and things all over the place. Worried about their pet valuations and everything, you know, because it's been thrown off the leaderboards. But we'll have to see where everything sort of neutralizes and stabilizes at. Now, folks, like I'm saying, this is the update that you should be focused on, the grind. You should be here. It's the best update to get Huges, and the reason I say that is most of it's free to play. Now here's my thing. The free to play aspect is you can buy dice in here, just like everyone, because this is where I'm AFKing. I'm spending my AFK time here getting the dice, and then of course you get the free one up here of dice as well. But there's dice within this pack, so you know there's a lot of people, you know, in less than 1,000 Robux who are getting, you know, 200 of these, or 300 or 300, 200 of each, either one. And it's crazy, and that's, you know, that's potentially for some people that's just, you know, 2 or 3 Huges depending on how much luck you have. Oh, that was a Shamble Rhine. Oh, cool, that was cool. Nice one to hatch there. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm working on the upgrades, as you should be, folks. If you're AFK in here and you're trying to get those Huges and you're trying to, you know, make sure you're focused on them, get the hatch speed. Hatch speed should be the first thing, and then get that egg luck, and then everything else should catch up. Now, I will say you should do the RNG extra eggs somewhat last-ish. The reason I say that is that it was broken when the update first came out, but they fixed it now, so now you can, at least for me, it's worked with Tiny Task and everything. You can AFK here and still be able to click all of these lovely things and have those eggs hatch, and you won't stop your auto roll or anything like that, which is extremely helpful, especially whenever you're trying to get those Huges. Now, you definitely want to be saving up your dice as well. The reason I say you want to save up your dice is you should, like I was saying in other videos, you should probably do every 8 hours or so, or more. Like, you know, you can wait time-wise longer. Every 8 hours or so, you know, craft all your dice up, get them all upgraded to at least Mega Lucky. This is what I've been seeing a lot of people doing. And then, you know, once you get, you know, a nice chunk of those, you could just use all of them at once. You'll have a lot of high chance to be able to get those Huges. You'll make a lot of the RNG coins a lot quicker. and then of course you can put that into the upgrades, which makes everything a lot better, which is the best way. You can also of course wait you know, a couple extra days, which you know you might put at risk potentially getting huges quicker, because the longer you wait of not having certain upgrades but having the coins to do them, the bigger you know, the more time you're theoretically not getting those huges potentially. Which could play a big factor. As well as there's this awesome cool stat pet that I definitely think people should be aiming for. It's the Comet Pony. You know, Comet pets are very cool, so whenever they add one, definitely, even as a stat pet, I mean, this thing is pretty cool. I love the aura that's doing. I pulled a rainbow shiny variant of it, which I thought was actually very cool and very, very awesome, and it looks very cool. Loving it. And then, you know, it comes with a lot of detail. Now, this is what it looks like, of course, in the event world itself. I know outside of the event world, as they should, because if they kept these same auras all the time, man, it'd be crazy. I know the huges and stuff, the butterfly, comet butterfly can get very, very loud, but as you can see outside of there, it's not as crazy looking. You know, the huges still stand out more, of course. You're not going to, of course, see it in the pet here, but let me go ahead and get to it, because it is right here, just so you can kind of see it outside of there. Oh, I know I had that on. Where is it at? Silly thing. There we go. See? So like you still got a little bit of a thing, but it's nothing like too crazy. It's nothing too like outlandish, which is good. Like in my opinion, I still think the huges should stand out more, of course, and as they should, they do. Which is, of course, you know, you got your butterfly back there. Like I can see these in any whenever I'm in a trading plaza since this update has come out, and these huges been, I can see them. They're there. They are existent. They are everywhere, which fills up the trading plaza, which can be a lot of fun. Like, look at that. That's very cool. That's very colorful. You got that rainbow effect, the shot. It just looks so cool. Very fun event. Very nice that Big Games kind of took a different approach this event. Now, again, the auras and everything are cool, but the event has, it in itself is very, you know, best way to put it is very lackluster. It's very AFK, which is okay. I'm not hating on the super AFK-ness. I do wish there was a little bit more to it. It's somewhat difficult. I say difficulty because luck is variant on everyone. Because some people can be extremely lucky, you know, you can get 7 huges in less than 24 hours. I've seen people, they got like, you know, 8 or 9 huges in the first week. So it completely changes, you know, per person. You know, the huges sometimes will fly at you and then they don't for a little while, which is quite okay. We're growing up this pet empire. But yeah, that's pretty much everything on this. Make sure you just AFKing is what I am doing here. Just AFK, get those dice, folks. AFK, collect up those dice. After a while of time, come over here, because this event is just handing out those huges to everybody. This is a pretty crazy RNG event, to say the least. Definitely very, very different, and a lot more, I don't know. The part 2 definitely helped the part 1. I do like these sort of lucky chests. Everything does seem very simplistic. It's nothing, like I said, it's nothing too crazy. There's no Dino Tycoon. And it's, you know, if we go back just a couple events, just to kind of get an idea, right? You know, it's no Dino Tycoon event or SpongeBob egg event, depending on which one you want to do. Lucky Tiles definitely is another one of those simple ones. Like, these were kind of a little less involving events, but this one, you know, its own event world, definitely. Oh, an RNG chest spawn is definitely, you know, very cool. We're actually gonna go over to RNG chest, depending on where is it. It is up there. Okay, we'll head up to that one. We were just up there, actually, believe it or not. Gotta destroy these chests whenever they spawn in. And you don't really need a huge or anything. You know, a stat pet will do just fine. Like I said, it's damage capped. I've said this many videos. They like to do this to this dude, the Dino Tycoon. They do this during certain events, not all the time, but certain chests and certain items, they will damage cap no matter what you have, making it, you know, of course, extremely difficult to break. But we got this RNG chest here. We're gonna fly through it. And then I think we'll call it, folks. I just want to see what type of luck we're going to get. Show you guys these chests can be good to break. And they randomly spawn. I have not really, I do quite believe they are RNG in themselves. There's probably like a time limit, you know, a range that they spawn in. But I haven't seen them spawn, you know, every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes, or 15 or anything. I see them spawn in, they stay, and they don't stay forever either. I do see them limited time, they're there for a little bit, so I go over and break them. And that right there, 150% for 2 minutes. So it's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Now I've seen, I think, 250%, 150%. So I've seen 2 tiers. And I know the chests, those lucky chests, they've got 3 tiers in them. So that is very cool. This is still, you know, you can kind of see, you know, it's definitely not worth selling your pets here unless you're really down bad for those coins. But definitely I would keep these pets. These are limited pets. You know, who knows if we're going to get another Oro type event. We won't be seeing these auras again for a while, which is, you know, a shame, but the aura is very, very cool. I do wish they bring more events like this, like that, I don't know, take advantage of effects like this. It's hard to kind of explain it. Like, I don't know how else you can incorporate and build off of this in different ways and create, you know, a different type of hatching that isn't, you know, related to this, but this is very cool and very nice. Anyways, that's going to be everything for this video, folks. I hope y'all enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and remember, everyone, you can keep growing your own pet empire.